Get your notebook because we're starting now. Alright, welcome everyone to another learning on accounting. So for today, I would like to explain what accounting is. Basically, accounting is the language of business, and all businesses are there to make profits. So we have to know a little bit more about the role of accounting, which is basically stewardship and decision making. Stewardship just means that the person is entrusted with the resources of the business, but the person may not own the business. And what accounting is all about is for the accountants to provide useful information for respective users to make decisions. So these users are also known as stakeholders, and these people are interested in the information of a business so that they can make some decisions. And they include people like sole proprietors, who are people or a person. It could be a one person. It is a one person. Could be a male or female who owns the business, and that person will basically call the shots on how to run the business. Next could be employees who are interested to know whether to continue working for the business or not. We also have investors or shareholders who are interested to know whether or not to increase their ownership of the business or whether or not to sell their ownership. And we have banks who will be interested to know whether to lend money to the business or not. Suppliers, whether to grant credit to the business. Granting credit just means that the suppliers will allow the business to pay in the future instead of paying on the spot. We have customers who are interested to know whether the business will be long around, or rather the business will be around for a longer period of time so that they can provide after sales support. And we have the governments who are interested to know how much to tax the business. So on top of accounting information, the business or rather the owners will also want to know non-accounting information such as how is the reputation of the business in the community. They also want to know any changes in customers' preferences so that they can sell more goods or services to their customers, or they need to change their type of goods and services to provide to the customers. We also have the legal framework. The business does not want to run afoul of the laws and regulations. The business will also want to operate in a politically stable environment of a country, and they also need to know how technology affects their business. So nowadays we have businesses that no longer just operate on a brick and mortar um, mode, which means that they only operate on a physical store. They also operate on online presence as they also have online presence as well. Following that, we need to know why are they interested in these types of non-accounting information. Basically, is to make better decisions, and some of these decisions are not only finances related. However, they may affect the business in some ways or another. So the accountants, who are the main people in charge of the finances of the business, have very important roles. The first one is they are the stewards, or how they manage the resources of the business. And by doing so, they need to have a certain process or procedure, and this is where they will set up the accounting information system that you will learn more in the subsequent lessons. And by doing so, they have to think critically in order to solve problems and adapt so that they can meet the need of the business accordingly. And in doing so, they have to provide this information in a timely manner so that decisions can be made at the earliest possible time. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.